Look at this beautiful California day. There's no way I'm staying inside.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some love and
Hey, all you beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today, I just wanted to kind of just sit and talk and discuss a few topics. It makes it a little bit difficult because you'll have to comment down below if you have any comments about what I have to say. So it's not really a talk with, it's more like a talk at. But with all the things that are going on right now, there were some things that were on my mind and that I thought I would put on camera. There may be some things that you're going through or that you've been thinking about, and I just wanted to share my thoughts about everything that's going on. Some of the things that I've noticed recently that have been going on, and of course that's in the forefront of everybody's mind is the epidemic or the pandemic that we're going through. And I have a good friend that lives in New Jersey, and we've been texting each other or DMing each other on Instagram. And that's always my question to her is, how are things going there in New Jersey, especially since there's so many positive cases there. But it sounds like, to me, everything is very similar to what we're going through here in California, just with fewer cases. One of the things that she noticed, that I've noticed here in California, that I'm sure everybody in the United States and probably around the world has noticed, is the shortage of paper goods, cleaning supplies, dry goods in the grocery stores. I try to only go once a week to try to minimize my exposure. I try to buy only what is needed for the week and not get anything more. But the other day when I walked in, I thought that there was something quite odd about the fact that when you get to the dry goods section, the shelves are pretty picked clean. But when you go into the produce and fruit section, it's pretty full. The only thing I couldn't find were strawberries. Everything else was in stock on the shelf and looking great. And with what's going on right now with Corona and everything that's going on right now, I found it very interesting that because of a virus that affects that attacks you and attacks your immune system, I would think people would want to specifically eat way healthier and stay away from foods that aren't really good for you or healthy for you, that you would really want to have those good foods to really boost that immune system to help you fight any virus that you may catch. That's just my perception. That's definitely where I was purchasing the majority of the foods that I was buying, was a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables, just to make sure that I'm eating healthy. The other thing that I found really amazing was the point that fast food places are open, and the lines in the fast food places are extremely busy. There's a lot of people going to fast food and getting their main nutrition from fast food. And I understand you're bored and you want something to do, so it's something to do and it's getting some food, but I don't understand why you would want to hammer your immune system and make you weaker rather than trying to make you stronger. I know for me, on a daily basis, I take zinc, I take vitamins, I take my normal medications, but I try to eat fruits and vegetables every day. The other thing I do is I try to go out and I go for a walk. But now I go for a walk at around 5:30 in the morning just to make sure there isn't a lot of people out on the sidewalk. Although this morning there was somebody walking towards me, and as I approached them, they coughed really loud and didn't cover their mouth, so I had to cross the road just to get away from that cough. That kind of surprised me. I normally don't see anybody out there, but it kind of caught my attention. And what have you guys experienced about the store? Have you been shopping in the produce aisle? Have you been shopping dry foods? Are you stockpiling food? Let me know in the comments below just what it's like where you're at, because I know that I have followers from all over the country, if not all over the world. Let me know what your experience is like there where you're at as far as going to the grocery store and getting the supplies that you need. No need to mention toilet paper. I think we all know toilet paper is an issue. Definitely an issue in my house because I'm coming close. I've been trying to stay out of as many stores as possible, but it looks like I'm getting down to where I'm going to actually have to go and just hit as many stores as possible to try to find toilet paper somewhere. Isn't it amazing in this day and age that that's the thing that is the Achilles heel of the United States? Toilet paper. The other thing that I wanted to bring up that has been in the news recently are these right here. Let me get it. I actually was gifted one. That would be these N95 masks. The thing that I wanted to bring up about them was it was surprising to me that it's taken this long for the government to actually say that it might be a good idea for us to wear these masks. I remember in the beginning when everything was first starting out, people started to buy these masks, and we were told that it wasn't necessary, that really these masks were for people that were ill so that they wouldn't share their germs with other people. And now I understand that what we're saying is that actually it might be a good idea to wear them. And we thought, wouldn't it be a good idea to wear them? It stops you from getting other people's germs, as well as stops the people from getting sick from expelling particles that could lead to your illness. I don't know. What do you guys think? I find it surprising that in the beginning of this pandemic that we were told not to put on these masks on a daily basis, that it was unnecessary. And now we hear you should be wearing a mask, and a lot of contradictory information. To me, it's always made sense. But of course, now you can't buy these masks. They're impossible to find. Like I said, I was gifted one, and this will be the one I wear every time I leave the house and go to the store. I'm going to make good use out of this mask. And I just wonder what you guys are thinking, what people are saying in your area about these masks, because it is really, really confusing. There's a lot of information that we're getting that is contradictory, and I'm not sure exactly what to think or believe about some of these instances. I know there was something about ibuprofen. I believe it was ibuprofen not being good for you, or acetaminophen not being good for you. And I found out later that wasn't true, and that it's never been true. That it's just pure internet baloney. But just what are your thoughts about these masks and wearing these masks? I think that they're a good idea if you can get one. I know some people are using bandanas for them, so just let me know what you think in the comments below. I think the last thing that I wanted to bring up, well, actually, probably not going to be the last thing, but the last thing as far as topics are concerned that I wanted to bring up that I've been thinking about is creative blocks. So, I have some friends that are my internet friends, and my internet friends, of course, are photographers. A lot of them are landscape photographers. They do travel photography, and definitely landscape photography is something that I really enjoy. But it seems like I'm not the only one that is experiencing a creative block. I don't know if it's because of everything that's going on in the news. I don't know if it's because it's hard to be focused on work when you're focused on just going out to get the bare necessities and staying away from people and the whole weirdness of this pandemic. I'm not sure if that's the reason. But definitely, as far as my experience, it's been very difficult to feel positive about creating anything and putting it out on the internet. I'm hoping that this video will kind of release that block and I can get going again. Definitely photography-wise, unless I see something that inspires me, probably not going to be taking a ton of photos. But video-wise, I don't see why. I have filmed or started to film 3 or 4 videos now, and then I get them to the computer and I just hate them. I hate them like want to just burn them down and throw them away. And if you've been experiencing that as someone that's creative, maybe music or art or video or any of those things, if you get where I'm coming from, just let me know, reach out. I was talking to my friend Ivana, and she does a beauty channel. I referenced her in my last video, which I'll link here. My video of my vlog in a car. I was talking to her about it, and it seemed like she was kind of going through the same thing, where it's hard to focus, it's hard to feel motivated and creative. But I think that it's important at this time just to document, and that's going to be my suggestion to myself as well as to all of my creative friends and followers, is just to document and create and talk about what you're feeling and what you're going through. Years from now, decades from now, these videos that we create about what we're going through and what our experiences are, people will watch them. They'll want to know. You'll want to know. Your grandkids will want to know. Your kids will want to know what's going on and what happened. And I think this is a really good moment that the internet's going to be a tremendous benefit, where we can actually share these feelings in this moment that no generation before could possibly ever do the way that we can now, through photo, through video, through podcast, and talk about exactly what the experience is like from all walks of life and from all over the world. So I encourage you to go out and talk about this. You don't have to make a wonderful happy vlog or a depressing sad vlog. Just relate your experiences, because that's what I intend to do over the next few weeks on this channel. Is just talk about my experiences and some things that I've been thinking about, just to get it out and just to get my hands back on my camera. It keeps crying to me, what's wrong with you, and why aren't you making videos? So of course I wanted to make this one. So what things are you guys going through? Because like I said, for me it's mostly been the creative block. At one day, man, gosh, I was so frustrated. I had all this energy that I wanted to release, and I tried shooting a video and it looked terrible. It didn't make sense to me, and I realized I was making a video just to make a video, and that's not inspiring to me, and that's not what I want this channel to be. And I just didn't know what to do with myself. I would say that's a fair statement. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so frustrated. And I just got really to the point where I just had enough. I literally just wanted to get in my car and drive away. And I had to remind myself that there's no place to get away to. And that within itself was a tough realization. But it's okay, you know, today's another day. I'm shooting a video, and, you know, it is my sincere wish that hopefully some of this actually makes sense and helps people, and hopefully you enjoy the video in one way, shape, or form, and that you guys, if nothing else, get a different perspective of what someone else is going through during this interesting, strange, albeit deadly time that we're going through in history. And then my final thing that I want to talk about, now that I've been kind of sad and dour and weepy, I want to talk about my beard. I don't know if you guys can see it or notice. I decided April 1st, I went to shave, and I said, nah, I'm not going to shave. This is my letting go and trying not to control things so much. I'm just going to let my beard grow out until April 30th. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like. It's been years since I grew my beard out completely, and we'll have to see what that looks like. You guys will get to experience it with me as it grows out. Right now it's just a little fuzzy. It's a little itchy because I'm not used to it, but you know, just something fun just to kind of watch it grow and enjoy. I know, let me know what you guys are doing as far as things to have fun and enjoy. Definitely looking forward to spending more time with you guys. And like I said, you know what, it may not be the most creative. Definitely not going to have a lot of landscape photography. If I happen to come up with some photography that I can share, I will share that with you. But until next time, I think I'm just going to end it here. Listen, stay healthy, stay home, take care of yourself, and remember, you're not going through this alone. We're all going through it, and it will subside eventually. We just got to hang in there. Until then, everybody, take care, be good, love y'all. I'll see you next time. Wait, there was one more thing. After I sign off and tell you guys goodbye. Don't forget to go out and get some exercise. I had mentioned earlier that I go for a walk every morning super early. But I mean, if you can get some sunshine like I'm getting today, and in fact you probably can't see my face very well because I'm probably getting some shade over my face. We'll do this again though.